Hi, my name is Adriano Espaillat. I'm a member of Congress representing the 13th Congressional District. I grew up in Washington Heights. I came to the United States in 1964 at the tender age of 9 years old. A long time ago, came in love, fell in love with Northern Manhattan, got to know all of its neighborhoods, Harlem, East Harlem, Hamilton Heights, Washington Heights, Inwood, even the West Bronx. And now I have the privilege to represent those neighborhoods in the U.S. Congress. And so this has been a long journey for me, coming from the Dominican Republic, not speaking a word of English. Going to PS 28 first, graduating from college in Queens College, getting involved in public activism, primarily around the issue of public safety and the drug epidemic and drug wars of the 90s and 80s in this neighborhood. And slowly got more involved in community affairs. I was mentored by Reverend Dudley Rucker, a black Baptist preacher who ran the White Rock Baptist Church on 153rd Street in Broadway, right in the same building where I grew up, 3681 Broadway. And so became keenly aware of many of the issues that plagued the community. Got elected district leader for the Democratic Party back in 1993 and rose to the State Assembly back in 1996 and spent 20 years doing public service in the state legislature, 14 of those years in the State Assembly, where I was chair of the Black, Puerto Rican, Hispanic Caucus. Also a member of several important committees, including Ways and Means, Corporation and Authorities, worked very hard on tenants issues, rose to the Senate, where I spent 6 years there in the minority as a Democrat. I was the ranking member of the Senate's Housing Committee, also the chair of the Puerto Rican Hispanic Task Force of Senators. And this last year I had the privilege of being elected to represent the 13th Congressional District in the U.S. Congress, an iconic district that for the last 75 years has only been represented by two important figures in American history, the late and great Adam Clayton Powell Jr. and Charles B. Rangel. Congressman Rangel spent 46 years there as a representative of this particular district, and now I have the privilege to represent the 13th Congressional District, which now stretches all the way up to the Northwest Bronx, as far up as Gun Hill Road, Montefiore Hospital in the Bronx, and as far south as 96th Street on the east side and 120th Street on the west side. So it's an iconic district. It's a very diverse district that has communities from folks from all over the world. You have an Albanian community in Norwood. You have in University Heights. You have Vietnamese, West Africans in the west side of the Bronx. You also have a very rich Puerto Rican community in East Harlem and in the Bronx, the African American community in Harlem and across the district, Dominicans in Washington Heights, Russian Jews there as well. You have Senegalese on 116th Street, Mexicans in East Harlem. So it's really a very diverse district, and I am very happy to represent it. It's a privilege to represent all those neighborhoods that bring vitality not just to the district but to the entire state and the city of New York.